Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Find Me in a Book podcast. We are going into B.K. Borison's universe. We are going to be talking about her latest book, First Time Caller, and I don't think that it is associated with her Love Light Farm series. Maybe it's in like the same universe, maybe it's in the same town, I'm not really sure. I haven't read all of those books yet, but I definitely want to. But this one just seems so cute that I was like, yes, immediately buying this. And I'm excited that I did. Like, I'm really happy that I did because it is so cute. It is kind of original. What's the movie that husband and I talked about like a couple weeks ago? Was it Sleepless in Seattle? Maybe it's not. What is the one where he like calls into the radio show? I don't remember. Anyways, this has to do with a radio show, and it's so cute. So Lucie is our main female character. She's a single mom, and she's a mechanic, which immediately I was like, yes, I love when very strong female characters are in like male-dominated positions or occupations, and I'm like, yes, go for it. So she is a very great mechanic. She hasn't dated. She is just kind of like over it. I loved her dynamic though, because the guy that she got like pregnant with, I want to say they were in high school. So she had her daughter young, but he is actually gay and he is married to his husband. And so they like co-parent Maya, I think her name is, very, very well. And you love her dad and his husband. You just love the whole, I loved the whole dynamic. I really did. I thought it was very just encouraging. It was very light. It was very fun. It was very like loving. You just see how loved Maya is. And it was just like a really good situation. So Lucie doesn't really, she, puts love on the back burner. And so one night she hears her daughter talking in her bedroom and she's like, it's kind of late. Like, why is she on the phone? So she goes in and she is alarmed because she is thinking that her daughter's talking to this man. And so she kind of like, she takes the phone, she goes off on him and he's like, whoa. Like, I'm part of this radio show and your daughter called in to try and find you a date, try and find you love. Like, do you want to talk to us a little bit? That's when we meet Aiden. So Aiden is kind of like his last name, like they say, is Valentine, but it's not really because it's just like his show name. But he is kind of a stickler. Like, he has a lot of humor. He's funny. He's kind of grumpy. Like, he's kind of a jaded romantic who's lost like hope for romance. And so he wants to, because the late night radio show, its ratings are going down. Like, they don't get a lot of traffic, and so they're trying to figure out different segments to bring people in. And so once they start talking to Lucie a little bit, they're like, oh my gosh, we need to talk to her more. So many people related to who she was, because she's like, I don't put myself first. Like, I'm afraid to get out there. And just everything that she was saying during that first call really resonated with a lot of people. And so that episode, or like that segment, really went big. It went viral. And they were like, okay, we need to get her back on, maybe as a host, maybe someone, like somehow we need to talk to her some more. We definitely have the grumpy sunshine trope. We have the single parent trope. We have found family. We have slow burn. I did enjoy the slow burn. I would say this book is, I think my sister would really like it. My mom maybe might like it. It's not as spicy as I thought it would be. I feel like B.K. Borison is very moderate with her spice. Like, it's very well planned, and it's not just like boom, 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 boom. Like, she's very strategic about it, which I appreciate. And like I said, Lucie is very resilient. Like, she wants to be the best mom that she can, give her daughter like the best situations that she can. She prioritizes her. Like, she puts her own desires to the side so that her daughter can have the best life that she can. Once Lucie does agree to be on the show with Aiden, they meet. Their wittiness, their banter, their teasing to each other, that people are starting to listen and they're like, Are you sure you want to set up a date with her, like with someone else? Because we're really liking this dynamic between the two of you. Then they start to really embrace that. And I want to say that he's the one that really makes the move first. That is like, hey, I want this. Hey, I don't want you to date other people. Hey, let's go hang out. Hey, let's be together. Like it's very cute and very fun. There's a lot of like heartfelt moments too, with like secondary characters, and you love Maya, and you know you like genuinely know that she wants the best for her mom, which is so great. And like there's a lot of emotional depth with humor. BK Borson does a very like humor, and it works very well. I loved that, like I was saying earlier, as Lucy starts to do these episodes more and segments more, people just relate so much to her, and they love listening to her. They love listening from like her and Aiden and their dynamic, and she does like get set up on some dates, because people want to check in with her, like, oh, how were those dates? And so she talks about them on the radio show, and they don't go very well. Just to see Aiden kind of like his jealousy and how they end up together, and it's a pretty short, not pretty short book, but it's a very cute, lighthearted. It's definitely not like last week's that was so heavy and dark and twisted. Like this one, no, 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 no. This is like a lamb, you know. Very fun, very lighthearted. Like I said, goes right along with BK Borson. Like she just very much has that aura, and I enjoy it when I have read something dark where I'm like, okay, I need something a little lighter, a little fun, like a little, you know, just to get me out of that. So it was a very good transition, and I do recommend this book. It's very cute. I wish there was a little bit more, like more into their lives, like situations wise. Like I wish that they'd spend more time together. Wish I do, but it just felt like a really quick book that I was like, no, I want to be in this world more. I want to know more about you guys. I just want to be there a little bit longer. But overall, very, very good. And like I said, I would recommend it to my sister. I think she would really enjoy it. Don't know about my mom. I think she would enjoy it. I just don't know if it's her cup of tea, you know. But I do recommend it myself. And please pick it up. Please read it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know, if you've read it, if you liked a certain character, if you didn't like something, if, you know, give me all of your thoughts and feelings. And like I said last week, I'm mostly on YouTube. So comment there, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. And that's where I'm having more conversations with people than like Instagram, TikTok, and all that. So follow there as well. But thank you so much for joining, and I will see you next week.